Kia ora! Can you say Kia ora? That's how you say hello in Maori. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Tuesday, July 31st, 2018. And here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. Good news for the revival of the dying languages, something we're so passionate about. Maori, the indigenous language of New Zealand, has made it mainstream in a really big way lately, with top pop songs in Maori, Disney movies being dubbed in Maori, Google translating everything into Maori, and so many more exciting opportunities to connect the Maori speaking with technology. Maori is the language of the tribes of New Zealand, and while English became dominating after the British took over Australia and New Zealand, Te Reo Maori, or the Maori language, has found its place as people are running to classes to learn it. It's important for tech companies to realize the potential of groups speaking languages other than English, right? Now, what about reviving other fading languages or even state languages like Marwari? Your view of the world gets shaped by the language you speak, so the more we speak, the better. Number 2, all the plastic we discard somehow makes its way to the seas and oceans, thereby choking marine animals. To counter this challenge, Dutch environmentalists in Rotterdam, Netherlands, have created a floating park out of recycled plastic. It's not only for humans. The park's plastic hexagons were designed to be prime habitats for native water birds, plants, fish, and even algae. Besides creating a new habitat, the floating park includes litter traps that prevent further plastic waste from entering the ocean. Quite cool. Number 3, former Indian cricket team captain Kapil Dev is all set to make a comeback after 24 long years. He's going to represent India at the national level once again. The only difference is the sport in which he will be participating. He has secured his position in the Indian golf team that will be participating in the 2018 Asia Pacific Seniors to be held in Japan shortly. After taking Indian cricket to where it stands now, his second innings with golf could see him bringing laurels to the country too. And now for today's mega matter. What is a democracy? That's a rule by a majority because the larger number of votes gets to choose what to do based on what they think. But what about those that don't make up the larger group? For instance, imagine if Parliament was to give a seat to a child or youth, if the law allowed, from every state. Together, these 29 children can have their voices and concerns heard and give ideas like having a 4 to 5 day school work week, maybe integrating the different boards, more scholarships from the government, better sports facilities for each city, designing an eco-friendly game plan for the future of cities, etc. Now, how does that sound? The disabled make up a minority in every country too, as they are a smaller group. What if the disabled were to get their voices or concerns heard in Parliament or Congress for the lack of facilities like ramps and braille signage? Similarly, looks like there is some encouraging news for the minority Hindu community in Pakistan. Yes, Pakistan does have a Hindu community too. Many people wouldn't assume that because Pakistan is the only country in the world to be made in the name of religion, which now Israel also has become. The country has chosen its first Hindu representative for National Assembly. Mahesh Kumar Malani of the Pakistan's People Party has become the first of the smaller group to win the National Assembly seat from Tharparkar in the southern Sindh province. When those who are fewer in numbers get representation, their needs and demands can be heard at least. And that's what makes a country great. Today's word of the day is revive. That's to bring back to life or make lively again. And finally, for today's quote of the day, kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. That's a quote by Mark Twain. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyauntie@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?